Historically, meadows have been a prominent feature across the landscape of southeastern Pennsylvania. As the land became more developed and the need for agriculture increased, we began to see losses in the prevalence of meadows and correlated losses in songbird and pollinator populations. The restoring of the meadows is a long and important process. The meadows provide valuable wildlife habitat, not just in the summer, but also in the winter, for species ranging from songbirds to wild turkeys, ringneck pheasants, white-tailed deers, foxes, and other small mammals. Warm season grass and pollinator meadows provide a wide array of forage for a wide array of species, from the nectar of our little flower friends here to early season honeybees for energy sources, to insects living on the grasses that are consumed by turkeys, to the seeds and berries produced within the meadow, which feed the rest of our feathered friends. Native meadows in southeastern Pennsylvania are primarily comprised of perennial species. These form an important carbon sink. Instead of an agricultural system where carbon is stored and then released upon harvest every year, the roots of bunch grasses, like these next to me right now, are long-term carbon storage sinks. We would estimate the root on this bunch grass to be about 6 feet, providing significant carbon storage. When establishing a warm season grass meadow, the first step is to extinguish the existing seed source. This can be achieved through a variety of methods, including but not limited to mowings, tarpings, or chemical controls. Next, you are going to want to do an initial control of your invasive species components. Again, this can be done through either mechanical methods such as mowing or cutting, or chemical controls. When you are ready to plant, it is essential that you practice no-till drill seeding. No-till drill seeding reduces soil erosion and increases soil stability, protecting our waterways in Lancaster County. The first step in establishing a warm season grass meadow is to extinguish your existing seed source, whether that be cool season grasses for hay cuttings or other agricultural products such as soybean or corn. Once you have extinguished the existing seed source, it's important to do a first step invasive species control. So a large undertaking of meadow maintenance also includes the removal of invasive species such as the multiflora rose found right here. The invasives found on site are not limited to multiflora rose, and again, the control methods include both mechanical cuttings as well as chemical herbicide applications. As you can see, we have some evidence there of our resident white-tailed deer population putting the meadow to use. Warm season grass meadows form an important successional bridge from an open space to an early successional forest, which is what we see here with the locust. If you are maintaining a meadow purely for meadow purposes, all of the woody debris that you see in these photos would be cut out. The tools of meadow maintenance include both mechanical methods such as loppers, chainsaws, brush cutters, as well as chemical control methods like herbicides. In managing warm season grass meadows, it is important to also manage a successional clock. That can be done through a variety of control methods such as prescribed fire or mowings. These control methods should be undertaken not across the whole meadow at one period in time, but should be done in patches to allow for continual wildlife habitat while the meadow resets itself. When planning your management activities, it is important to concern the timing of the activities. Any activities such as fire or mowing should be conducted outside of nesting season, which begins in early May and runs through mid-August. Timing it outside of nesting season will reduce the potential for harm to the songbird species that are nesting in the meadow.